Chris?
Yes, I got two items. First item, we got done milling Lakeshore Road last week, and we normally take the millings up to Barrett Paving to resell to them for offset our paving budget. They refused eight loads because of contamination. So I have approximately 70 loads.
I'm sorry, because of what?
Because of contamination. There was topsoil and dirt mixed in with it. They weren't clean millings. They could reuse for remaking pavement with them. So I've got about 70 loads out there that Barrett doesn't want. So, with the town's pleasure, I have a number of residents that can use them. Would you mind? We just gave them away to get rid of them.
They come and get it and haul it away?
No, normally we would haul. Any spoils we'd haul from ditching, we'd haul to the homeowner. We just dump them in the driveway and they disperse them from there on. But, we do have a number of residents that will take them.
I don't have a problem with it, Chris. You mentioned you've done that.
What's the alternative, Chris? As much as you guys. We're gonna have 70 votes sitting back there.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of topsoil and junk mixed in with it.
These people are gonna be using it just for fill then? Is it for-
Yeah, fill or maybe for their own private driveways. Okay.
Need a motion? I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Cipriano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Dzinski?
Yes.
I'd like you to consider maybe Dorothy Irwin, who lives on Lakeshore Road, who gets
That
flooded.
would be a good idea,
Like,
yes.
you know, I mean, she's so far down,
I can get a few
Hillside
loads, I can
keeps-
get a number of loads to her, yes.
you know,
I can
that
do
would be really good because that would help her to, you know, dry up sooner.
Right.
She's a handicapped lady.
She'll just have to have some way to spread it. All we can do is dump it off.
I think her neighbors help her.
Okay.
You know what, why don't you let me contact her and I'll let you know.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
It does have, there are some fairly big chunks. It's not gonna be small like Runner Crush. There's some big chunks in there, you know.
Okay,
But
let me,
we'll
I'll
try and give her the
contact
best
her.
stuff we can.
I'll contact and let you know.
Okay.
Anything else, Chris?
Yes, I got one other item. I'm sorry this didn't get to the board on time. I need the board to authorize a grinding gear up to, not to exceed $2,500 for some, if we run into engineering problems on Eastman Road for the upcoming paving project, mainly for just drainage work.
We have that budget?
Yes, it is budgeted.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Cipriano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Dzinski?
Yes. Anything
Thank
else,
you.
Chris?
No, that's it.
Chief?
No, sir.
Gene?
Nothing.
Jody?
I just want to mention or re-mention that the Canteen did receive a $5,000 grant from Assemblyman Stirpe's office, and tonight you will see some expenditures coming out of that grant when you get to my purchase approvals.
Thank you. Jennifer?
Heather provided a memo to you guys dated September 13th with regard to Niskern Road. I'm not familiar with the
Very familiar.
there. If you want to have any discussion on it, if you are interested in purchasing the tax certificates, then the price through the end of this month is $261.09, or you can bid at the auction in October.
Should we pass a resolution to authorize you to, or your law firm to represent us at the auction?
Yes, if that's the desire of the board, then just authorize the expenditure and the posting of any required notices and actions needed to be taken.
Just so that everyone understands, on Eastern Road down by Bridgeport, 4 small sections of the road are owned by individuals, and it's not the town. Somehow along the line, these people purchased parts of the road. I'm not sure how it happened. It's been like that for as long as I can remember. This one happened to pop up just the other day. They called me and said this individual is going to give it up. They wanted to notify us so that we could get out and purchase our section of the road. We tried to do this, I believe, 6 years ago. The attorney at that time either forgot or didn't go down to the public auction, and then 2 of those sections were bought by a real estate agent that thought he was buying land. In turn, he bought a road that he didn't realize until after he purchased it. So, Jen, if you could, let's just make sure that we get down there and buy the piece of road that we purchased.
Yeah, through the end of this month, the price for those tax certificates is $261.09. figure changes on a monthly basis with entertainment charges. So can I just make a motion?
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes, anything else, Jen?
That's all at this
Gary?
time.
I have nothing on their engineering, but Mr. Seitz, who's ill this evening, asked me to bring something up that he had that pertains to engineering. And at the last town board meeting, after our drainage committee meeting, Jay had 5 or 6 projects that he needed to get approved, and he inadvertently left one off the list. And that's the letter you have in front of you from our office from September 5th for the work in assisting the town so that we can get wetlands permits and so that some drainage improvements work can be done in the Hiller Park area. And there was a letter suggesting that the budget up to $5,000. Actually, the budget for the work is $3,000, and they've put in a couple $1,000 because they don't know what's going to come back when we start dealing with the Corps on these federal wetlands. So rather than having to come back, but we believe it can all be done for $3,000 unless they put something unusual to it.
Motion to approve.
Could I ask a question?
Sure.
I see down here you say that Brian and Gear can complete services within 3 or 4 weeks, and then the Corps of Engineer up to 2 months. So we're talking December before the approval to start
That's-
the drainage issues there,
Right.
Palm Summit and Rose Court.
That's okay. Some of that work may lend itself to actually being done in February or when the ground is frozen, maybe a better time to do that, so.
Okay.
So that may work, and if for some reason it doesn't, then we'll still have the permits, but we'll have to do work when the weather permits.
Okay.
I'll second the motion.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else, Gary?
No.
Anita?
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Sharon, you here tonight? Tracy?
Yes, I just have a couple items. I have copied the board regarding a trail license that Niagara Mohawk has with the Cicero Place snow owls. And I would like to ask for the approval of the town board. It's an annual license that they've had. Everything is pretty much the same. I have had Jennifer Granzow, our attorney, review this, and if it's okay with her, I wanted to get town board approval for them to go forward with this.
Any concerns, Jen?
Not at all, it's the consistent form that's
We've done it every year.
For the supervisor to execute the contract and forward it on to Niagara Mohawk.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
And the second item I have is, I would like to ask the town board approval. You all have a copy there of our Lindy Letterman, who is our nuisance wildlife officer, one of our nuisance wildlife officers, to accept his resignation effective September 15th with regret.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes, with regret.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes, I believe he's very ill,
Yes.
and with regrets, yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else?
Yes, I would also like to ask for town board approval for an expenditure for O'Brien and Gear in the amount of $5,500 to prepare the bid specifications, also to include the bid phase services for the replacement of the town hall windows for town hall.
This is on the west side of the building.
Yes, just in the front of the building and on the side.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
And one more, I would also like to set a sealed bid date for the windows. We did it for the 10th, and I would like now to reset that date, if I could please, for October 17th at 11 p.m. for the replacement of the windows for the town hall.
Motion to approve.
Hold on, Gary.
I think you mean 11 a.m.
11 a.m., yes.
Okay.
I'm
Come
with
on, Gary.
That might involve overtime.
Second.
Ms. Sembrano?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Thank you.